Okay, I want to show y'all how to make the little frame pieces that will fit in the Eileen Hull Notebook die if you wanted to make a little double framed piece like that to give as a gift. I just think they're really cute. I sent Eileen one of these in one of the boxes of stuff that I sent her, but I think I made it the size I did was using the half piece of the journal die cover. I can't remember because it's been a long time ago. But anyway, this is just how I made this little frame. 5/8 inch wide face and 1/4 of an inch height, and you can put one on each side of the cover of the notebook die and have an adorable little gift there. So what you're going to need is 2 pieces of cardstock, 3 1/4 by 2 3/8. Then you'll need 2 pieces that are 4 3/4 by 2 3/8. Then you're going to score everything exactly the same: 5/8 of an inch, 7/8 of an inch, 1.5 inch, 1 3/4. So do all of the pieces the exact same: 5/8, 7/8, 1.5 inch, 1 1/4. And what that's creating is your 5/8 inch face and base sections, and then your 1/4 inch height of the frame overall from the surface. Not how tall it is on the page, but the height from the surface. 5/8, 7/8, 1.5 inch, 1 3/4. Then, because we used 5/8 of an inch as our face measurement, width measurement, we want to put each piece back in the scoring tool and working from the left side of it at that 5/8 inch mark, score down that first 5/8 inch section and that first 1/4 inch section, and that's it. You want to do that the same way on all 4 pieces. So make that score line go from the top edge through that first 5/8 inch and that first 1/4 inch. And do all the pieces just alike. Then let's move that for a minute. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors, and I work from the back side so that that humped score line kind of is in my face, so to speak, and I can see it better. So we want to cut up that line, making sure it is on the section that we're removing, not on the body of the piece that we're keeping. So once you've cut that line, then you want to start at the corner right there at the top of this 1/4 inch score, and you want to cut that angle from there to there and snip that off. So you can score that or even pencil it in if you need to, but once you get to making these, it's really super fast to just line that up with your scissors and just whack it off. So you want all 4 pieces to have that same end, but your top 2 pieces will be 1 measurement, and your 2 side pieces, or your top and bottom piece I should say, it will be 1 measurement, and then your side pieces will be another measurement. And so that's all we have to do with that. Now you just want to fold all of those score lines so that when you start putting this together, that frame will hold its shape for you. And it's really super simple to figure out what your measurement would need to be for any size of frame. You just have to know the height and width that you want it to end up being, and then how wide you want the face of the frame, and how tall or the height you want it to stand up off of your surface. So once you have everything folded over, And I would have done these with the bone folder and creased all that really well, but I'm kind of doing it quick, so I'm not stressing over that right now. I just wanted to get them all put together to this point so that I can show you how to put them together to shape the little frame. So hopefully this is making sense. These are so much fun to make. I started doing them when I watched a YouTube video and I learned how to do the little frames where you have to do the whole sheet. You do all the scoring and then folding up and all that stuff to make a frame. But I found out that I could make it just as easily by making just the end pieces. So I actually made one, took it back apart, cut out all that middle section I didn't need, and then just reconfigured all the little angle pieces like this. So this is what it's essentially going to look like. And I'm just using this as kind of a straight edge. So if you have another means of, you know, kind of helping keep your stuff square, then by all means use it. I just use one of my scoreboards, whether it's the big one or the small one. And then you're just going to glue these corners together, and it's going to make that same size little frame. This particular size, 2 of these will fit in the notebook die, and you don't have to alter anything as far as the just one cut of the book, because this is 1/4 inch height, so it fits within the sections of the spine that the notebook die cuts. So put a little there, a little there, and it doesn't take much adhesive at all, and you can use double stick tape, or you can use wet glue. I just choose wet glue. That's my glue of choice. So let's see if I can. This is the trickiest one, is getting the last one in place, but once you get it going and slip it all up in there together, and then just make sure that the glue you've put in the corners, you know, attaches well. And that's it. That's just how simple and easy it is. And then 2 of these little 1/4 inch frames will fit perfect in your little notebook die body. And wouldn't it be adorable to have little, you know, photo frame things that you could send to Grandma, and then she could set it up on her dresser and boom, you're done. And what I do when I do mine like this is I add another layer of cardstock, probably about 1/4 inch wide, just enough to raise this up off of the base so that it makes it easier to then stick a photo, and that still leaves about 1/4 inch of photo that will be behind the actual frame. Or you can just frame your photo and then attach everything in there permanently. So I hope that helped. Got any questions, holler.